Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and we are currently in Huacachina in Peru, which is close to Ica. We have been travelling with Peru Hop and today we have a tour which is free with the bus ticket, and it's a Pisco and wine tour and some sort of workshop we think as well. So I'm excited to take you along with us and show you everything that we do, talk about my experience, so let's get going. The meeting point for the tour is Corolla Lodge at 10 AM. Look at that with the sand dune behind. Isn't that just crazy? Anyway, we're going there and then we'll get the bus and we'll start the tour. So this is the hotel pool, our meeting point. Unfortunately this is not our hotel. But how gorgeous is that? That looks so beautiful with the sand dune behind as well. And there's outdoor seating. This looks like a beautiful hotel. So first stop is a chocolate making course, I think, is what I understood. So let's go and see what happens. Because I didn't get much footage because I was busy making things, but basically we arrived and watched a 5-minute video to learn about why we're here. And basically it's somebody who in the 1900s created her own chocolates, ended up becoming famous in Peru and had politicians, models, musicians, all these people coming to eat her food.
Even the Pope.
Even the Pope. So then we went through to the workshop and made our own basically. So we had a little ball of caramel. We had the ball, put the pecans on and then put it in sugar, like a sugar mix. Took it out and waited for it to dry, and then we had to scrape off excess bits. As I was doing that I smushed mine. Fail number one. And then we had to wrap it, so we wrapped it in
just a paper,
tin foil and then in paper.
Branding paper.
And as I was wrapping it in paper, I couldn't do that either, so a guy had to come and help me, so fail number 2. So I was useless at this. But yeah, we enjoyed it, didn't we? And then we came through. Yeah, we came through and they let us taste some chocolate with coconut inside, which we enjoyed. So we've just bought 6 for 12 soles, which is
20 soles.
20 soles. Oh, 20 soles.
Which is
€4 for 6 of these chocolates. So that's the recap basically. I tried to film little bits, but it was kind of hard because it was like a hands-on making thing. So yeah, something else as well. We thought this was going to be a 2-hour tour. It's actually 4 hours, and we didn't bring our bank cards. We only have cash, but luckily Apple Pay works on most payment systems. So yeah, it is a 4-hour tour, not a 2-hour tour, just to let everybody know. Is there anything else we need to add?
No, we'll let you know if it was good.
Yeah. So that's it for now. I think we're going to jump in the bus again soon and go to stop number 2, which I think is the vineyard, which is also where we're going to stop and have lunch. So we've arrived at the vineyard and we've just ordered some food for lunch.
Welcome to the winery in the vineyard to learn how we produce the drinks, the wines, mixtures and piscos. And believe it or not, here in Latin America, and especially in Peru, we are sweet wine lovers. The dry wines to us, they are not so tasty at all. We hate the dry wine. But in this trip you will understand a lot of stuff about my culture. The first thing is the grapes. In Ica, Peru and South America, we produce grapes only once per year, February and March. United States, Canada and Europe, you can find grapes in September and October. Remember, we are to the other side of the world. Everything here is to the reverse. In those months, when the grapes are ready, we use this plate. It's a lagar or wine press in English. In this place, we prepare the grapes, step on the grapes with a bare feet, traditional way, remember, no machines, because we are not an industrial factory, we produce the drinks with the old school. Step on the grapes in the night, not in the day, because in the daytime the temperature is nice. It's really hot. It's really warm, 38 Celsius degrees. If you think in this moment it's hot, it is. 20 to 21 Celsius degrees, and now in some months 38. This moment is fresh. Imagine summer. Oh God, this is so warm. But the reason is better to make the stopping in the night, because in the night time the grapes, they are fresh. When they are fresh, we can produce a really nice drink. In the daytime, they are burning. When they are burning, the wine at the end is like not so tasty at all. That is it. Okay, how was I saying? It's about the grapes. The first grape juice flows through its pipe. We're going to the grape juice in this little pot. We call it puntalla. We filter the grape juice right there. And later with a pump, we move the grape juice to the fermentation area right there. In Peru and South America, the first containers that we used when we produced the drinks and was the same some years ago, they were the ceramics, botijas. That is a typical container. When they were typical containers to make wines, mixtures, and well, we kept all the drinks like Pisco, right? And now, today we use, well, maybe three of you can see the stainless steel tanks over there. The other part of the team, trust me please, we got those fermenters over there. And now, remember the weather in Ica is really hot and warm, but the reason that fermentation is really short, in Ica, complete fermentation takes only 2 weeks, and it's enough. The reason, how I say, is the weather is really hot and dry. With 2 weeks we produce dry wine, less than 2 weeks semi-sec or semi-sweet wine. And now, the part I said before, why the Latin Americans, we love to drink sweet, semi-sweet, or maybe semi-dry wines. No dry wines. The dry wines to us, they are so spicy, burning, so dry. We don't like dry wines. We got some reasons for that, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 reasons. But the first one is the sugar cane. When the Spanish came here, they brought the sugar cane. The industry was a huge, price is really low, and we ate a lot of sugar. When we shipped the sugar to Europe, they were really expensive. Taxes, remember. In this region, we ate a lot of sugar. Reason number 2, maybe the most important, is the church. Yes, when the Spanish came here, they brought the religion. With the religion, the sweet wines. For the reason, passing the years and the centuries, today, the Latin Americans, we really love to drink sweet drinks, sweet wines. Because remember, we got 500 years drinking sweet wines. No dry wines. For example, in Europe, the people from Europe, they got 3,000 or 4,000 years of wine story, and they drank all those years dry wines. For the reason in Europe and today, United States and Canada, the dry wines, they are so tasty. In my country, my culture, South America, Latin America, the sweet wines, they are the best drinks in the world. And now, my friends, in the case with the wine, they are made with natural alcoholic fermentation. It's organic production. We use the wild yeast that they are covering all the berries. In the case with the other drinks that we love so much, they are the mixtures. The mixtures, they are made with grape juice, and then we add alcohol. The alcohol kills yeast and bacteria, and we can keep all the sugar and all the fruit aromas. They are the 2 ways when, well, we want to produce those drinks. Wines, grape juice fermented. Mixtures, grape juice with alcohol. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that was the soft part of this process. And now, Pisco production. In the case of Pisco, we move the wine over there, later to the next area. It's the place where we got our pot still or the distillery. Follow me over there, please, and I will explain to you how we produce Pisco. Follow me, ladies and gentlemen. The first drink that you are going to try this moment is a mixture. Stella in Spanish. It's made with Italia grape. Right? It's sweet, it's aromatic, it's tasty, has a lot of flavors, and believe it or not, this kind of drink has a lot of nicknames here in Ica. We call this drink with different names, like for example, wine for mass, perfect love, it's a romantic name. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, how I say, mixture made with Italia grape, aromatic, sweet, and tasty. And now that was the technical part. Now we're going to say the typical tones that we use here in this winery and here in this city. Please. Si Ica vino. Y no tomo vino. Entonces.
Entonces,
¿A qué mierda vino? Salud, cheers. That means if you came to Ica, you did not drink wine, so what the heck did you go for? Second one, because one is not enough. Because if you think the first drink was sweet, this one is sweeter. Yes, but it's made with pig. F-I-G. Pig. No grain. Pig. It's a pig. We smash the pigs and we make juice. And then we add pisco. We macerated during some months, 6 months more or less. And later we filtered the drink and we got this dark drink that is really, really sweet. Remember, this is the mixture part. Normally?
Yeah.
Or maybe I change the cup.
Yeah, bigger one,
one.
please.
¿Brindar?
So this is the fig one.
Sí, esto es bastante. Claro, también.
Es cívico, por eso no nos va a hacer mal.
Con moderación, hay que consumirlo con moderación. Normally the bottles, all the bottles. Normally in Ica we drink all the drinks cold, really cold, like this, 3 or 6 Celsius degrees. No room temperature, ladies and gentlemen, because room temperature is really nice in your countries because the weather in your countries is really fresh, right? No, in Ica, in my dear city, the temperature 20, 25, 30, 35, 38 Celsius degrees. Room temperature, ladies and gentlemen, is a really bad idea. For the reason we prefer to drink this kind of drinks cold, really, really cold. Raise your cups and repeat after me. Estiro el brazo.
Estiro el brazo.
Empino el codo.
Empino el codo.
Y con la salud de todos.
Con la salud de todos.
Me lo chupo todo.
Me lo chupo todo.
Cheers. Now let me offer to you the winey part. The wine that the Peruvians we love so much. Believe it or not, to us, this is the best wine. To the Peruvians, remember. Peruvians, to us, my culture. Because maybe for you this kind of drink is like, oh, for the video.
Borgoña.
Exactly, Borgoña, or the international name to its grape is Isabela. It's really popular in Peru, really aromatic, really dense, with the flavors that the Latin Americans we appreciate so much, because this wine has aromas like a first impression, strawberries, blackberries, dark fruits in general, a little bit sweet in the beginning, but after tasting is a little bit dry. But the reason the Peruvians we love so much this wine. And maybe in this moment, once again, you're thinking, oh, Peruvians, you drink this wine with some specific dishes or something like that. And we say, no. With our dishes, the Peruvians, we really love to drink sweet drinks. For example, Inca Cola. Yes, Inca Cola with all our dishes. Inca Cola, lemonade, Chicha morada, thank you. Chicha morada is a dark drink with a lemon juice and a lot of sugar, right? Obviously, a lot of sugar, the other drinks that we love so much. These kind of drinks, remember, all the drinks that you can see in this bar, they are only for fun, parties, and obviously for to get drunk. No more and less, remember, we are in Peru, the traditions here in Peru, they are totally different. And now let me offer to you this wine. Oh my god, cold is really, really nice.
How much degrees, though? 14% of alcohol. It's a little bit dry. Unos 14 grados de alcohol nada más. Nada más.
Nada más, poquito.
That's better.
14.
That's more like wine.
That's
Los
good.
interiores 16. Las pistelas son más dulces y más
I
potentes
usually like
también.
the wine.
Son
Yeah, sweet.
bastante más potentes. Raise your cups, my friends, raise your cups. And repeat after me. Me subo la duna.
Me subo la luna.
Me bajo la cuesta.
Me bajo la cuesta.
Me tomo este vino.
Todo este vino.
Que nada me cuesta.
Nada me cuesta.
Cheers. Salud. That means I came up the dome, came down the dome, and drink this wine that is free for me. Okay, this one was the first wine, the most popular wine, red wine. Peruvian standard red wine. Maybe for you not so dark at all, like a dark rosé maybe. Remember the maceration in Peru is really short, not so long like the European standards. And now the second one, the second wine is the second most popular wine. But I think that in some years this wine it returns the best wine in Peru because A lot of people, they prefer to drink wines like this, with this kind of flavors. Smooth, light, not so complicated, like us, like the Latin Americans, not so complicated. So easy, you know, like us, like the Latin Americans, we are so easy, you know. This is a rosé wine made with two kinds of grapes, Borgoña grape and Quebranta grape. This is the wine with less percentage of alcohol that we produce here in this winery. 12% of alcohol, only 12. Really smooth, really soft, really easy to drink. And maybe for you, this kind of drink, ladies and gentlemen, tastes a little bit similar like a grape juice with little touches of alcohol. And once again, I hope you like this drink. Sí, friecito. Friecito.
What do you think? No, I don't like that one.
See, normally, or sometimes we get this bottle really cold. We open the bottle, you know.
We don't
use
like
a stick,
this
and later we are drinking the wine because it's so easy to, it's so nice, so lovely. And once again, in this moment you're thinking, my friend, Enrique, the Peruvians, you love this wine, or is that wine for women? Remember, we love to drink this kind of drinks with flavors, you know, sweet, fruity, light. This is the real drinks that we love to drink. And again, woo, rosé wine. Now, my friends, we are about to say the next cheers. Raise your cups, please, raise your cups. And repeat after me. Vino querido.
Vino querido.
Dulce tormento.
Dulce tormento.
¿Qué haces afuera?
¿Qué haces afuera?
Pasa para adentro.
Pasa para adentro.
Cheers. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the soft part, the smooth part, the easy part. Now, the serious part. The reason because you are here in this company. Pisco. Pisco time. This is the drink that you're going to try. A Cholado blend is made with 80% Pisco Quebranta, 10% Pisco Torontel, and 10% Pisco Italia. It's a blend. The workers, the cholos, long time ago, they produced this blend with the last grapes that they saw in the vineyards. The bosses, the owners, they left a lot of tiny grapes, ugly grapes, and those workers, they went to those vineyards, collected all those different grapes. Yes, they collected the tiny, the last grapes. They produced their own pisco. Yes, with those different grapes, and later they grew in the botijas, the ceramics. They grew pisco to the cholo, and today the name is refined. Pisco Acholado. The reason the name to the workers, to the cholos. Arriba!
Arriba!
Abajo!
Abajo!
Al centro!
Al centro!
Pa' adentro!
Pa' adentro.
Cheers, my friends! Inhalate to the nose, blow out to the mouth. Nose, mouth, nose, mouth. Nice, right?
Nice. Perfect.
You can finish
Oh,
mine.
cool, you're okay.
I got drink that.
But the other part of the team, they're suffering so much. They're crying. Look at their eyes. They're like, oh God, yeah, it's so good. Thank you so much.
You can have it, come on.
Enrique, hoy
Come on.
hoy jugamos. ¿Ah?
Claro, no te preocupes. You have twice. Now, you're going to try a different pisco, but you're lucky today because this is the Mosto Verde. It's like a fancy pisco. It's really fruity. The Mosto Verde has different aromas, so fruity, so aromatic, so nice. The same percentage of alcohol, but the perception in the mouth is totally different. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say the next toast, but I will show you and explain to you how to say these cheers in Quechua with my natal tongue. When we say arriba, abajo, el centro, adentro, it has no meaning. With in the case with Quechua version has a special meaning. When we are saying arriba, we're drinking with the Taita Inti, the son, father son. Abajo, we're drinking with the mother earth, the Pachamama. Medio, we're drinking with the mountains, the Apus. And the last word is for to feel better with yourself. In Quechua, the words Huichaiman, Uraiman, Chaupiman, and Ukhuman. That was the traditional cheers to the Incas. These cheers, you can find these cheers in some cities in Cusco, but not in the middle of Cusco. No. Cities around Cusco. Because they keep a lot of traditions and they love to say this kind of cheers. But imagine the little towns, all the people together, and they say they're screaming so much this kind of cheers, but all the people together. Sometimes our guests, like you got the opportunity to see those parties where you're like, oh my God, what's happening here? But they are showing respect to the old gods, the Incas. Remember, Taita Inti, the sun, Mother Earth, Pachamama, mountains, Apus, offer to feel better with yourself. The words, Wichayman, Urayman, Chapiman, and Human. Now, all together, my friends, raise your cups. Raise your cups and repeat after me. Videos. And now, repeat after me. Wichayman! Urayman! Chapiman! Human! Cheers, my friends. Nice, right? You're like, oh God! And today I really hate better colors get the rider.
Yeah, that was better.
Oh, I put
The
it
other one was spicy.
I think the other one had more flavor,
Yeah.
but this one went down smooth.
Yeah.
Mamaste, porque ahora tú vas a elegir a los convocados para esta tarea. Una cremita de
Yeah,
chirimoya.
right now everything is closed.
But anyway, the skin is soft and the meat is sweet. The aromas they are similar like a bubble gum.
What?
Yeah, something like that. It's a really
Oh,
nice,
right then.
a really healthy cream because
We need to try it.
Okay, so we're now trying crema de, what's it called?
Chirimoya.
¿Es una fruta típica de acá o...?
It smells really
Los
sweet.
incas
It smells like
adoraban mucho
bubble
el tipo de
gum.
frutas. Eran varias frutas que tenían en su
Try it,
lista.
try it.
Chirimoya, la lúcuma, hicieron guapos con este tipo de frutos. Los incas y culturas pre-incas. Entonces este era un tipo de fruta muy venerada por ellos.
What?
Por todas las vitaminas, te sentías muy bien cuando lo consumías.
That's
Esa
a
es la
fruit.
diferencia con este tipo de frutos.
Sounds very chemical.
Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, the Incas they love it so much, these kind of fruits. They make some huacos, some ceramics with a lot of vitamins. And when the Incas they took this kind of fruit, they felt so nice with a lot of energy. And pre-Inca culture, they love it too, this fruit. Because how I say, really sweet. In those days, they didn't have enough sweet fruits. Well, we turned the sweet and sugar addicted when the Spanish they brought the sugar cane. How I say, the trip, the industry was so huge, but the Incas they love it. In those days, they love it so much, this kind of fruit. And friends, this is the chirimoya with 18% of alcohol, milk, pisco, chirimoya with a lot of vitamins, you know, a little bit of maca root, healthy, this kind of drink, and really, really nice. And now, please repeat after me. Wichayman!
Wichayman!
Urayman!
Urayman!
Chapiman!
Chapiman!
Human!
Human!
Cheers, my friends. Salud. Enjoy the moment.
What tastes that one then?
No, sí,
Weird.
Bastante grande, mucho
It just tastes like bubble gum.
Ya deja la botella aquí
Yeah.
adentro también.
Sí.
Te lo vas a tomar.
It's a fruit, it's natural, but it tastes like a very chemical
Esas cremitas no, yo
product.
que las
It's not bad. It's nice.
Porque el vino
Not my favourite.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
Lo que pasa es que pero con vitaminas y minerales.
You need a bigger glass.
Muy agradable. No, you know, it's better when you get a huge cup. No,
This
pero
doctor
en esta
usually
versión
there's,
sí lo puedes
an egg.
tener que pues 6 meses en tu refrigerador y te lo
There's
puedes
an egg.
tomar sin ningún
You can
problema.
only have it for like
Muy
3 days.
Muy bien y muy feliz
So
porque el
in this
pisco
one,
en
don't
sí
put the eggs.
funciona como un
Why
preservante.
not do an export?
Entonces
Something like
tienes
that.
un producto que tiene muy bajo
Traditional
uso de
use,
preservantes. ¿Se utiliza preservantes? Sí, pero en muy baja cantidad.
So you have preservatives
Llega a ser
in
más
this one,
sano,
just a little bit.
bastante más sano. Por eso le decía, el balance. También da con alcohol. Okay, well, friends, how much I got Romina flavor, the Peruvian flavor we love so much. The only reason we produce, I think that the algarrobina is the drink that all the Peruvians will love so much. Because it tastes like a toffee, like a candy, like sweet milk, or sweet or something like that. Chocolate,
finesse.
it's coffee, it got a lot of
like a-
flavors.
it's like Christmas.
Sometimes the
Lovely,
family,
isn't it? Yeah.
the mothers go for this kind of drink to the little kids, and the little kids say, no,
You should smell it, it smells like chocolate.
Milo, let me squeak.
Just
It's delicious.
smells like chocolate.
My friends, if you're interested in some of the drinks, the shop is open for you. We got wines, mixers, piscos, creams, macerados. We marinate fruits with pisco, or maybe special souvenirs, mother-in-law killers. If you are from, well, if you love the guns,
I don't think they like it on the board.
Look.
Oh.
Tú escoges la botella que
Yes, it's a bottle. You can carry the drink.
Yeah, that big one's huge.
Yeah.
Comes with maybe like a suitcase because you know.
It's actually pretty cool.
Carry to the shoulder is a bad option. Maybe like a suitcase is better for you.
So we've just been trying lots of different alcohols, feeling a little bit tipsy, but we're now going to go upstairs and have some lunch. Had a really lovely time. I wish we could have tried the chocolate one, but they don't have any left because apparently sold out last week. But the guide was really, really good, teaching us different like cheerses, things like that. But yeah, we're now going to go upstairs and have some food.